decided to continue with the install because these series of videos were about the install and not the radio. So despite the fact that my radio is not what I was hoping for, I'm going to continue installing it. And also what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get a new one of these. Now that it's a discontinued model, this there aren't that many about at the moment, but we'll see. I will maybe find a replacement or do something else but in the future, but for now I'm going to continue with putting this in. To that end, I just want to get something to protect my work surface here. Just 1 second. Did I have that? That must have saved that. So I've got some scratchy bits of metal, so let me just show you where we are. Right, from eBay I have bought one of these. This is a double din, I don't know what you call these, you know, it's a bracket I suppose. I tend to call it a cradle. It probably has some technical name in radio land, radio install land, I don't know about, but it's what's bolted onto the car that holds the radios. Yeah, it's a double din. Yeah, and what's going to happen is, oh, let me just tell you before I show you that, the radio when it came to me had its din mounting on it, yeah, and it had a front bit that goes on there, yeah, so I took that off the little front doodah, and I took the it's just stuck now. Hell yeah. I took the single din mounting thing off. I'm sorry, I really don't know any of the technical terms for installing radios, probably, because it's not something I do for a living or anything. I'm not sure which way up this goes actually. I think it goes that way, so I'm going to put things in that way. If it don't matter, because it's not fixed at this stage. I'm just showing you. So, my radio, as it is like this, is going to go here, at the bottom. Now you see there's a gap at the top. And what we're going to put in there? Well, we're going to put in there a new radio. It's not the most expensive radio in the world. It's a JVC KDR 332. I'm just opening it up. I've got a bit of wire for it. What else is in here? Oh, here's some. These are the here we have some extraction tools for radios. Again, I'm sort of falling down on technical terms here. Oh, lots of stuff here. Lots of stuff here. I'll just throw that down there for now. Get the radio out. There we are, we've got some plastic over the top of it. There we go. It's it looks like that. A couple of reasons I bought this. My car is a Kia Sedona. I don't know if I told you that before. It's in the title, isn't it? Installing a Kia Sedona. Might be in the titles of the video. And the dashboard, when it's illuminated on my car, is in green. So I got a green radio, so it doesn't look too odd. And of course the Midland, also you can set it on a green radio, so everything's going to be nicely matched. Oh, let's have a look. Now the idea was, this is a single din, and this is a double din mount. So theoretically, that should go in there. Now I'm assuming this will come off, yeah. watch as much. This little, don't need that. Maybe don't need that. And then we need to get this slider, it's same as what this is, yeah? We need to get that out. Over some, do this. Oh! That actually works, and I thought it didn't, but it actually did work. Have we done both together? Is that the way? Okay, so that's off. Don't need that bit. Do you ever do projects and you just have so many bits left over? You know, when you take some apart and put it back together. Oh, right. Okay, now this has got to fit in here. And it looks like it's going to be a tight fit. Am I doing this on camera? I'm doing this off camera. I'm just trying to slide. Now I'm just putting this in to show you what it will look like. This isn't its final installation. Ooh. But there we are. You see? They both slide into there. And the JPC radio is upside down. If you're installing a radio, don't put it upside down. Oh, silly. Oh, silly. Okay, that slides in that. And that will slide into there. There's a little hole there. Alright. So there we have it. Yeah, that's what's going to be in my car. I'm putting the CB on the bottom because from the microphone lead will hang down. I don't want it hanging in front of my radio. I found a way of connecting them, fastening them in solid, because obviously the mount's different, and so it's not. It's got nothing to clip onto. There's a hole. There's a couple of holes that sort of line up. There's one hole there that's lining up with the radio. I can put a screw in, and what I'll do is I'll drill a hole in the bottom here, and then I'll just use the big pair of bolts to hold the CB in. But that's what it's going to be like. You see, that's the plan. Now, something we have to think of is power. Now we have this. Oh, that's some caution. Read the instructions. Should always read the instructions. Right. So we have a plug set here. Okay. Now that has to meet up with my Kia's wiring. Now I don't want to cut any wires off the radio because at some stage I might want to take it out and sell it. And I don't want to cut any wires on the Sedona because when I eventually get fed up with the car and sell it, I want to put the original radio back in. So I've bought a few things from eBay. Right, this, I believe this is an ISO connector. Don't know, not radio man, not audio radio man. So I have an ISO to Kia Sedona wiring loom connector thing, wire connector. It's just an adapter because the Kia plug should plug straight into there, and this will plug, we hope, straight into here. Like magic, yeah? What do you reckon? Think it's going now? What do you reckon? That fitted? Right. So that fits in there. Right. Now what this wire also gives me is a place where I can take my power. Because I need, wires everywhere. I don't know if you can see that, I need a plus and minus power, positive and negative power, which I can take off whichever one of these wires. I can just splice it to it, or I can, what I'll probably do is, this is quite a long wire, so I'll probably be able to do a solder joint on that. But I'm off work today, so I've got plenty of time to think about what I'm going to do there. Now, my radio is that, yeah? And the reason why I picked this, there's two reasons. First of all, because of the green. It's not the most expensive radio in the world, but it does have something that I thought would be useful. Oh, that's something else. I got from eBay, because my radio only had a short lead, I've got a replacement power connector with a fuse in it for that part of it. I've got quite a few things from eBay. Yeah, I'll show you them all in a minute. All to do with the project. Right, so here's the next couple of things I have. Right, here I have this. Now the feature that I wanted on this radio is the fact that it has, over here, a rear auxiliary port. Why do I want a rear auxiliary port? How do I open this bag? It means that I can plug a little jumper wire from the auxiliary port on the radio into the speaker of my CB, into the external speaker of my thing. Now the problem there, which anyone who's done that will tell you, is that that is a mono output and this is stereo input. So I also have, what's up for you there, and a little adapter. Yeah, it's probably not going to decide to focus on that. A little adapter that's mono here but stereo there, so I can plug that. I can plug, it's getting a handful now. I can plug that into my back of the CB, so I've got mono coming out there, and then that will convert that into stereo for the radio. So then when I'm in my car I can just press auxiliary in, yeah, and my CB will play through my car's stereo system. That's the plan. Right, what else we got? Not much else, just one more thing. I didn't want to have to keep going in and out of the back of everything to change the aerial if I want to put a different aerial and stuff like that. So I've got a 1 meter long patch cable which is going to run from the back of my CB hopefully to the floor level. And then I have somewhere also, right now I don't know where it is, I have one somewhere also, I've got a double connector not in that bag. I've got your double connector somewhere. No, it's maybe in the office upstairs, so I can't show you, but I've got a double connector that simply would connect two ends of coax, so I can have the antenna coax come in towards near the centre console, and then it will connect to this, and this will go into the CB. So let me show you once more. That's what it's going to look like in the car. I just have to now, my next job is to find a way of securing them into their place. Yeah, securing them. And then after that, we're not far from putting it into the car. So that's it for this video. The next video we're going to be either doing some soldering and running some power lines off here to run my radio, to run the CB, or it will be involving securing everything to this cradle nicely. One or the other, we'll see. Thank you very much.